Okay, welcome to Underground is Female. Today I have Adriahnna with us, creator and CEO of Mieux magazine. And we're going to talk a little bit with her about the process of her creation and how it all started.
Great.
So how are you doing today?
I am doing well, thank you.
Good. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you. It was a long drive.
It was kind of long. It wasn't that bad though.
Okay.
Not a lot of traffic, not a lot of accidents, so that was good. We were able to get
And a lot of like asshole drivers on the road.
Oh, there's still those.
Yeah?
There's still those.
Okay.
But
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have been, how long has Mieux been running?
This will be 7 years this year.
7, wow.
Yeah, so it's been
When's the anniversary? Like, what's the anniversary date? Do you know? Or month? Or
Honestly, I don't know.
No?
I don't even know anymore. I just count it by like the award
year?
show. Yeah,
Oh,
so I don't know. So
okay, so well. So what inspired like this to even come about? Like you doing a magazine solely on Florida artists.
Well, 7 years ago, there was really nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was kind of like the first local blog that I knew of.
Okay.
So, you know, we have a couple different ones now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there was nothing really for Florida, or I guess Tampa artists at the time. No platforms for anyone to promote anything. You had to have special connections with like a radio DJ or something like that. So that's kind of how it started, and it really started with mainly music because a lot of people were making music at the time. It kind of grew into art, fashion, and now we exactly. And now we even have like a food section. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so
yes, you do.
yeah, so it's definitely grown a lot. But it started with music. A lot of my friends are music artists, and you know, really, there was nothing really for them. So that's kind of how it started. So.
Oh, that's a nice friend. But so that, like, and that's what I love about when we start creating, like, as creators, you know, we never know what it's going to turn out to be. Like, we have this one vision, and then it just morphs into something more than we thought it would be.
Definitely. I did not think that I would still be doing, I don't know, I took a risk. I'm like, what if I don't like this? What if this kind of sucks? But now I can't really imagine my life without it, so.
Yeah, I see, like, one of your teachers, like, you'll be at work, and then you'll be, like, thinking of, like, ideas for a new magazine.
Yes, because I work full time, so I'm, like, sitting at my computer, like, I'm supposed to be working. But I'm on Twitter, I'm, like, posting stuff.
For money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'm not going to be here forever, so let me do what I can.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not ready to quit my job just yet.
I feel you on that. Yeah. It definitely is just, like, I feel like both sides struggle because it's like you have a job or multiple jobs and you're creative, like putting out work, and that's a struggle because then you're like, you're pushed with like time, and then trust me, at my job, I'll be like posting, like, you know, just because it's like people need to see posts, like they need promotion for things. And then, you know, when I get off of work, I'm like, okay, let me do it again. Like, you know, it's so time-consuming. But then the other side of it is, you know, you're not working and you're a creative. So it's like you got to work extra hard and, you know, maybe do certain gigs, you know, just to get the income.
Exactly. So, yeah, you really have to find balance until you can really take that leap and just quit your job. But, yeah, I still got some bills to pay. I'm using not paying. So, until that, I will be there at 8:30 on Monday. So
yes, but that's like really, I think to manage all of those things is commendable because you don't have to do it. Like, you do it because you love it and because you love Florida and you love, you know, music and all arts and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's like you do this because you do Mieux because you want to do it, you know, because it's something that it burns, like it's a passion you have. Am I right?
Exactly.
You know, but your job is something you have to survive, you have to eat, like those things have to happen.
yes,
So.
definitely.
So thanks to you, you know, for what you do for Florida and stuff like that. And it's only going to grow, and it's only going to be something that, like, you can't even imagine, you know, one day.
Thank you.
So what is your favorite part of running Mieux?
I like providing people with, you know, opportunities to connect with other artists. I was actually speaking with a music artist the other day, Eurotrill, and she's like, yeah, you know, she's like, at your last art show, I met this videographer and blah, 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 now we're working together, so I'll definitely be at the next one. I'm like, oh my god, like, that's what I love, you know what I mean? I really love bringing people together. That's why, like, any event I have, I really like for like Orlando artists be on it, Miami artists. Like, I really love when we are together. Like, that's the point, you know, to build a bridge. Like, it's not that far to drive, you know what I mean? Like, so that's what I like, just bringing people all together under one roof.
Yeah.
So we can meet, you know?
Yeah, and I was planning on going to your last one, but, you know, things happened and I couldn't make it. And I was actually thinking of going to your next one, you know, just for that purpose of, like, because I do want to network with people who do live in Orlando and Tampa, because, like you're saying, it's not that far. Recently I did, like, a fashion show. I performed my poetry at a fashion show in Orlando. Yeah, like, I never would have thought I would be doing that, but that's what networking, connecting does. And that's one thing I love about, you know, Twitter too, is like, not only am I networking with South Florida or Florida artists, I'm networking with people, you know, in different countries one day, but in different states, you know, which I think is really cool too, just creatives connecting in general.
It's definitely a lot easier if you want to go visit and do something there, like you've already met people, you know. So that's what I like. So that's why I do it.
And what is the hardest part about running a magazine?
The hardest part is dealing with people.
Think about it.
I know. I'm trying to say it nicely, but like dealing with people that are very negative. You know, I don't want to say ungrateful because I don't. Yeah, but ungrateful. Like, I don't expect anything in return, but I do. You know, I say people be like, you know, cordial. You know, at least like. So that's what makes it hard. You know, dealing with people complaining about me because they're not on this or you know, doing that or whatever. But then you have people that are super appreciative. You know, that love Mieux. So that's why I continue doing it. I don't let that hate and negativity get to me, because there's been a couple of times where I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. So like I keep going because there's people that, you know, want to see me succeed, and you know, me being successful means I have more opportunities to give everyone else. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep doing it.
Yeah, I think that's important, because with anything that you do, like, there's always going to be people who either are ungrateful because you're providing a service for people, or they're just, you know, don't want to see you be successful, like, or they don't want to see you be more successful than them, you know. And so that's always going to be a factor, and you have to, like, exactly what you're doing is look towards people who love what you're doing, and look at how many people you're actually helping, you know, bring more attention to. And you don't know, like, your influence could have on people's lives, you know? Like, because people are out here really grinding and, like, taking this shit serious.
They are. And, you know, I really want to see people succeed. And, you know, I'm here to help everyone. You know what I mean? So when people, you know, have hateful things to say towards me, it's like, I'm just here to help you. You know what I mean? Like, don't feel like that. Don't do that. So
I think that just has more to say about them. Like, they're just frustrated with themselves for whatever reason, whatever the situation is, and if you're the person that they have to talk to get, like, to submit information to or things like that, then obviously they're gonna take it out on you. So that's life.
I don't take it personal anymore. I don't take it personal.
That's one big thing I think you have to learn, just as, like, a creative in general, because people are gonna like your stuff and people are not gonna like your stuff. So you have to learn to not take things personal, and it's a hard thing to do.
It is. Yes, artists are very sensitive about their work.
Yes, we are.
Yes, they are. And, you know, sometimes it's okay for a little constructive criticism. Everybody's not trying to, you know, bash you or be mean. So, but I know it is hard to, you know, hear that. So.
And which is your favorite out of the two events to have?
Well, definitely the award show.
Yeah,
I like the art show, but it's new. It's not, I don't want to say important. It is important, but it's not as, like, serious. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
The award show is, like, serious. There's a lot of money and a lot of planning that goes into that. So I definitely, I take it seriously.
Yeah. And how many months in advance do you plan the award show?
Well, different things. It's like a timeline, you know what I mean? Like, I need to have all of the categories picked by this day. I need to have, you know, like, everything set up for voting and things like that. So it's basically all year. Honestly, I have I have to have certain things done by certain times of the year to make sure that I'm not like scrambling come January. I'm like, I had 2 months left. Like, okay, like So it takes a lot of planning. I have to get like awards made and like a whole bunch of graphics and like all that type of stuff. So it takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot.
And what is your favorite thing about running the award show specifically?
I guess.
Like, what makes you get up and, like, because it takes all year to plan, and it takes a lot of time and energy, so what is it about this?
I guess it's because, like, artists get something tangible for their hard work. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people, like, take their awards home, show their parents, and their parents are like, oh my god, so this is why you're doing it. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's really big to them, so it's big for me. Yeah. You know? So...
Personally, like, I appreciate, like, the award shows because I feel like it gives recognition for what, you know, Florida artists are doing, and, you know, we're being recognized, and who knows, you know, what the award show can turn into eventually, and it's like, I think it's important. It's important for people to feel appreciated. I think it's important for people's voices to be heard, as in the voters, you know, people who vote for that, and I think it's cool that it's just all Florida. Like, it's people in Florida voting, it's people in... people who are winning the awards and people who are throwing it. It's all Florida based.
Yes, it is. So that's really, you know, exciting, and like the turnout is crazy because, like I said, it's the only really like award show for artists. You know what I mean? So that's what makes it so, you know, special. So I like it.
So when you're not like, you know, running Mieux or working at your regular 8:30 to 5 job, what do you like to do?
I am usually watching cartoons, eating snacks probably, and probably playing games on my phone.
Yeah, because I would imagine you're watching cartoons because it's like you're on all day and you just want to like tap into that inner child. Like, I just want to be a child and not give a shit about anything right now.
It's definitely my way to de-stress. Yeah. So I guess I'm a kid at heart.
Yeah. Well, that's always good. I think that's important, just as people, to always keep, like, you know, our kid, because we have so much shit to do. Like, adulting, like, that's fucking that's exhausting.
It really is. Yes, it is.
So let me watch my fucking cartoons and eat my cereal. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Adriahnna. So on that note, I want to say thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And I look forward to your art shows and all the content that you have to put out. I'm definitely a fan of the magazine, and I love people who, you know, just support and empowering people, and I think that's what you do there. So
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So, I mean, let them know, for anyone who doesn't know, where they can find you.
Yes, Mieux. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram at MIEUX_FL. And that is FL for Florida Artists Only. Florida only. Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.